Hello and welcome to Her Social Highness, where we explore all things elegance, poise, and femininity. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that many women are curious about: how to attract high-value men. For many women, attracting men is easy. Why? Because men are visual beings. By understanding how to dress, present yourself, and carry yourself, it's not hard to catch the attention of a variety of men. But here's the catch. While you may be able to attract men, you'll likely attract all kinds of men: high value, medium value, and low value men. And here's where it gets tricky and often frustrating for women who are looking for a true partner. In this video, we will focus on how an elegant woman can attract high value men. The kind of men who make great partners and who appreciate a woman's elegance, poise, and substance. Before we dive into all the juicy details, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, so you never miss an episode on elegance and womanly charm. Also, hit the notification bell so you're always up to date with our latest content. First things first, before we discuss how to attract high-value men, we need to define what a high-value man really is. Contrary to popular belief, a high-value man is not simply a rich man. Wealth alone does not define value. After all, there are rich thieves, rich fools, rich cheaters, and even rich criminals. Being financially successful or even famous does not automatically make a man high value. So, what is a high value man? A high value man is a gentleman. He is someone who embodies qualities like ambition, integrity, respect for women, hard work, hygiene, and most importantly, he is on a journey towards something bigger than himself. High value men have high standards for their own lives, and they often apply these standards to their relationships as well. These are the types of men who make ideal partners because they strive for excellence in all aspects of life, including their relationships. So, what do these high-value men look for in a woman? If you've ever seen the movie Coming to America, it's a perfect example of what high-value men desire. In the movie, Prince Akeem is not attracted to the subservient women who are eager to please him without having their own opinions. Instead, he falls in love with Lisa McDowell, a woman who is smart, ambitious, kind, and self-assured. Lisa embodies many of the traits that high-value men find irresistible in women. Let's dive into the 5 key traits that high-value men look for in a partner. The first trait that high-value men are attracted to is independence. High-value men like to date women they can respect, and one way to earn that respect is by having your own source of income and not relying solely on him for financial support. Now, don't get me wrong. High-value men are not trying to avoid the financial responsibilities that come with dating. In fact, they're often very generous to their partners. But what they are turned off by are women who are only interested in their money. It's not about being rich yourself, but rather about having some source of income, no matter how modest, that allows you to stand on your own feet. A high-value man respects a woman who is not constantly thinking about how a man can solve her financial problems. Take Lisa from Coming to America as an example. Even though she comes from a humble background, she is not chasing wealth the way many women do, by using looks to attract men. In fact, she's actively involved in charity work, raising money to help those less fortunate. This shows that Lisa is driven by a higher purpose, which is incredibly attractive to high-value men. When a woman is financially independent and has a heart for others, high-value men find her irresistible. High-value men also appreciate women who have standards. Unfortunately, many women believe that having high standards will drive men away. While this may be true for low-value men, it's the opposite for high-value men. Standards are like a filter that separates the serious contenders from the rest. High-value men are attracted to women who respect themselves enough to set boundaries. For example, turning down last-minute dates is a way to communicate your standards. If a man asks you out at the last minute, politely decline and explain that you already have plans. If he is serious about you, he'll suggest another time and plan ahead. If he doesn't, you've just filtered out a low-value man. Having standards doesn't mean you're difficult or demanding, it simply means you know your worth. And a high-value man will respect and be attracted to that. Elegant women speak up when they are uncomfortable, and they don't bend their values just to please someone. If you're not comfortable with something, say so. If a man walks away because of your boundaries, he wasn't a high-value man to begin with. If he stays and respects your wishes, then you've likely found a keeper. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to join our elegant community. The third trait that high-value men are attracted to is ambition. High-value men are driven individuals, and they tend to be drawn to women who also have a purpose beyond just being in a romantic relationship. If we go back to Coming to America, Prince Joachim meets his future queen at a fundraising event, where she is working hard to raise money for charity. This shows that she has a mission in life beyond just being beautiful or finding a partner. High-value men are naturally drawn to women who are ambitious, because it signals that she is motivated, independent, and capable of making a meaningful contribution to the world. Being ambitious doesn't necessarily mean you have to be climbing the corporate ladder or starting your own business. Though that can certainly help. It could also mean that you are passionate about a cause, dedicated to self-improvement, or focused on a particular goal, like learning new skills or pursuing a hobby. Ambition communicates value and intellectual depth, qualities that high-value men find attractive. Next, high-value men are attracted to women with depth. What do I mean by depth? Women with depth are thoughtful, intellectual, and introspective. They don't rely solely on their looks to define their value, and they are not obsessed with social media likes or selfie culture. Superficial things have little appeal for women with depth. They are more stimulated by intellectual things. A woman with depth understands that her beauty is only one part of who she is. High-value men appreciate women who can engage in meaningful conversations, who have interests and passions beyond the superficial. These women aren't constantly seeking validation from others because they know their worth. They are comfortable in their own skin, and they don't need to objectify themselves to feel valued. Women with depth are curious about the world and eager to learn. They are well-rounded individuals, which makes them interesting and exciting to be around. High-value men are naturally drawn to these types of women because they offer more than just physical attraction. They offer intellectual and emotional richness. Last but certainly not least, high-value men are attracted to peaceful women. Drama is a huge turn-off for these men. High-value men avoid women who are constantly stirring up conflict, creating drama, or making a scene. They are not interested in relationships that are filled with unnecessary tension or turmoil. This doesn't mean that high-value men expect their relationships to be conflict-free. Every couple will have disagreements from time to time. But what they do value is a woman who handles conflict with grace, elegance, and maturity. Peaceful women don't resort to petty behavior like harassing other women in a fit of jealousy, throwing tantrums, or going on social media rants when they're upset. Instead, they approach issues with calmness and class. When things aren't going well in a relationship, a peaceful woman will try to resolve the issue through communication and mutual respect. And if it becomes clear that the relationship is not working, she will leave with her dignity intact, rather than losing her composure. High-value men appreciate this kind of maturity, because they too value peace in their lives. Remember, being peaceful doesn't mean being passive. You can be both assertive and peace-loving. You can stand up for yourself without resorting to drama. High-value men find this combination incredibly attractive. To wrap things up, high-value men are attracted to high-value women. They can easily recognize a woman of substance, because she stands out from the crowd in many ways. She is independent, has standards, is ambitious, has depth, and brings peace to his life. And here's the best part, every woman can cultivate her own high-value traits. You don't have to be born into wealth, fame, or privilege to become a high-value woman. These traits are learnable and developable through self-awareness, growth, and commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Her Social Highness for more content on elegance, poise, and femininity. Remember, if you know better, you will do better. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. What traits do you think high-value men look for in women? Do you agree with today's points? Until next time, stay elegant, stay poised, and continue embodying your feminine grace.